Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, everyone, and welcome to This is Football. Welcome to another stream, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to talk about Liverpool Football Club today, my football club, the club that I support, the club that I love. This is what we're here to talk about today. We want to talk about Matip, Thiago, the clear out, Liverpool 2.0, the quote unquote rebuild, the phases, all these buzzwords that you guys love. We're out here. Big up to every single one of you guys. Make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to This is Football if you're yet to do so. Every single one of you guys right now watching us, this is you watching us. I just want you to hit this X button on the live chat. Hit this like button right here. See? 75 people watching, only 33 likes. That's not good. So we need to get the likes up. So everyone please hit the like button. Everyone please subscribe to This is Football right here, right now. I want you all involved in chat. I want to hear all your opinions as the conversation progresses. We're going to be talking Thiago Alcantara. We're going to be talking Joel Matip. We're going to be talking so many different topics today, all regarding Liverpool Football Club. And I have good news for the people in the chat. Later on tonight, inshallah, probably around 9 UK, I'm going to have a call-in show for the first time in a while. Obviously, there's no football on this Saturday right here. So we're going to be running a call-in show. If you want to come and let us know your opinions, feel free to do so. I'd actually like it more if all the people who disagree with me joined. Ray, this is a public call out. It's your opportunity to come here. And I will actually give you VIP access. So as soon as you walk into the stream, Ray, I'm going to put you ahead of everyone. So, if you want to come and address me man to man, instead of just being fraudulent in the chat, this is your chance. So anyway, 100 people, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And let's just start talking about the Liverpool topics. Oh, look, there you are. There you are. I just called them out. I just called him out. I just called him out by myself. And I didn't even realize that this has happened. There you are. There you are. Can we spam 16 out of 10? You know what? I'm just going to play the clip. 16 out of 10 in the chat, please. 16 out of 10 in the chat right now. Every single one of you, 16-10 right now.
By the way, can I just say, the two girls below us are looking 16 out of 10s today, both of them.
There you are. Anyway, Mr. 16 out of 10 says, big up my boy Matip, so underrated. However, why is it thank you Thiago? Massive flop. Been an absolute fraud at this football club. So happy he's leaving. You know, Ryan, people like you make me laugh. We bought Thiago Alcantara when he was possibly the best midfielder in the world. We gave him the job of shielding Nat Phillips and Reece Williams for a year. And then the year after, when we went for a quadruple charge, he was by far our best midfielder in that, what did they used to call it? Not NHF midfield. What was his name? It was Keita, Thiago, and Fabinho. There was that midfield had a name. I forgot what they nicknamed it. Thiago, Naby. I think it wasn't F&T. What was the name of the Liverpool midfield? They used to give it a nickname that year. Anyway, I was about to say MHF midfield. Big up MHF. Subscribe if you haven't done so. That midfield right there we played. People forget, by the way, Thiago Alcantara made team of the season that year. This is the type of stuff that I talk about. People always ignore this. And I'll be honest with you. People like Ryan, they don't deserve ballers. Like, they really do not deserve ballers in this team. They could genuinely do not deserve ballers. They genuinely don't deserve people who go out there and NFT midfield. That was the name. NFT midfield. Naby, Fabinho, Thiago, yeah. NFT midfield. And that guy was just cooking midfields up and down the country every single game. He was by far our best midfielder. And you could see as soon as he come in to the team how everything changed. But people like you, what they deserve? Already, Yusuf Ali said it in the chat. You deserve road runners. You deserve run and shout, because that's what you like. And by the way, Matip actually has played less games for us in terms of the time that he's been at the club. Bro, the guy averages 10 games a season. Go look at his average. Big up to you, though. Big up to Mr. Bro. Says, salam, bro. Love your show. Love your country. Love your food. Your club, not so much. You're from Malaysia. You get me? Apa kabar, Mr. Bro. Saya tinggal di Malaysia 2 tahun. You get me? Saya cinta orang Melayu. I love all the people from Malaysia. Some of the best time I spent in my life was in Malaysia. 2 years. Incredible. Mwah. Phenomenal. Big up to you, my guy, Mr. Bro. See? You didn't expect I was going to speak Bahasa Melayu back to you. Didn't expect that. But I'm a bundle of surprises. Big up to Ray Ray. Big up to Mr. Bro, guys. Like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And listen, let's just get talking to the football. Matip now officially is leaving this summer. Thiago now is officially leaving this summer. And I'll be honest with you, both of them, I'm not gonna pick and choose. Both are good news for me. And I'll tell you why. I think the key for the Liverpool future, walaikum salam, the key for the Liverpool future is something called ruthlessness. The only way we can become a serious football club, toka tutup mulutmu. How about that? See? Fraud. Anyway, this guy ruined my train of thought, man. I hate you, Toka. I hate you, Toka. Anyway, back to the topic. Yes, ruthlessness. Ruthlessness at this football club is much needed. Ruthlessness at the football club was much needed. Yesterday, I came home, I was outside. You get me? It was, I was outside for obviously changing, the vibe, the energy, just kind of going out. It's Friday night. You get me? I came home. I saw a call-in show with Asim. Shout out to Born and Reds. You get me? I was over there yesterday for about an hour and a half with Mookie as well. And we were talking about football. We were talking about Liverpool Football Club. And I feel like sometimes, us as a fan base, we really need to become a lot more ruthless. Us as a fan base, we really need to come like a lot more wanting the club to win over players and over just feeling emotional connections with players and over just kissing and hugging everyone. I feel like this is where we really fail as a Liverpool fan base. Big up to Hussam's fan, Ilya, in the chat. He actually went back and commented on one of my transfer videos from 2 summers ago. And the scary part is I'm saying kind of the same stuff I'm saying now, because the way that we think, it's not conducive to a football club that wants to win. It's not conducive to a football club that wants to compete. It's not conducive to a football club that wants to dominate. This is our issue. And I feel like this is a genuine collective issue. I'm not going to go into the Nunez and Diaz topic again. That's a lie. I might as the video progresses. But, I feel like sometimes us as fans, we just cling on and hang on to stuff that are clearly dead. And that's clearly just not good enough, or clearly like we keep on giving people chances and chances and chances and chances. You look at the likes of Joel Matip. The report came out from Paul Joyce that apparently, Jurgen Klopp wanted to give him an extension. When you look at Joel Matip's statistics, it's actually scary, like how injured he is. I mean, Ray is talking about Thiago. This is Joel Matip's Liverpool career. 29, 25, 22. Beautiful. After that, 9, 10, 31, 14, 10. So in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons, other than the quadruple charge season, he's played 9, 10, 14, and 10. He's played less than 15 Premier League games. Less than 14, actually, Premier League games 4 times out of the last 5 years. And sometimes I feel like we're too sentimental towards certain players, towards like, and I really dislike that, because I saw Toka's comment earlier on, not the one where he's talking about my Malay. You get me? I can repeat the same sentence again if you like. It's where he was saying, I watched a Matip compilation and now I want to keep him another season. And it gets me thinking, like, bro, why would we keep Joel Matip for another year? Like, what is actually the point of keeping Joel Matip for another season? Honestly, why are we giving Joel Matip another season? What's the actual point of giving Joel Matip another season furthermore? This is the questions that I always ask that I can never get an answer to. The guy spent out the last 5 years, the max he's played is 14. He played 9 games twice and 10 games twice. Like, we have to sometimes just sit up here and just be honest. And just be honest about our players. It's okay to just say a player is just not fit enough or a player is not available enough or any of that stuff. These are all facts. Yes, Joel Matip is a fantastic defender. Yes, so I'm going to say thank you, Joel Matip. Yes, I'm going to say, Joel Matip, you're incredible. You are a phenomenal servant for Liverpool Football Club and all that good stuff. But at the same time, you know, it's time to move on. It's really just time to move on. And people just have this serious lack of awareness because we're so emotionally attached and tied to these players that we have no longer the capabilities of actually just having objective conversations. People want to sit up here and act like, you know, the reason, by the way, why Joel Matip is looked at in higher regard, and rightfully so, is because the guy was a free transfer. So he came on for no money whatsoever. You know, we didn't pay anything for the guy. And obviously he came in 2019, 2021 and was incredible in both seasons and all that good stuff. I agree. But at the same time, the guy can't keep fit. The guy can't keep fit. I was doing videos from 2 seasons ago saying I'd sell Joel Matip because the guy is nowhere near fit enough. The guy's nowhere near fit enough. And this is the position sometimes we put ourselves in as a fan base. We just get so emotionally attached to these players and we never actually put the club first. Why can't we just put the club first as a fan base? This is the stuff that I just doesn't make sense to me. We're out here. Listen, you know what we should say? This is what we should say. Joel Matip is one of the best free transfers in Premier League history. 100%. Well done. 100%. He's one of the best free transfers in the Premier League history. And thank you, because he was a fantastic servant for Liverpool Football Club. He was part of the teams that won us the Champions League in the Premier League, but that's it. After that, it ends. After that, we take a step back and go like, time to move on. Simple. It's just as simple as that, to be honest with you. And it has nothing to do with like no one here has like a bloody Joel Matip agenda. It's not like we started going like, oh my God, we all hate Joel Matip. No, it's not a case of Jordan Henderson where the guy's performances on the pitch were crap. It's a case of fitness. And this even links sometimes to the Jota conversation. You get me? Where I go to the you know, I go to the you know, conversation with the Diogo Jota signing. And listen, Diogo Jota, I can acknowledge he's a phenomenal finisher. I can acknowledge the guy in the box is extremely dangerous. The guy can finish with his left and his right foot. I can even acknowledge that the guy is you know, has been very good when it comes to like his finishing and his abilities and all this. However, when it comes to him being fit, this is where the issues lie. It's the same thing with Diogo Jota, by the way, applies. Because where's Diogo Jota when I need him? Where was Diogo Jota at home to Manchester City? Where was Diogo Jota away to Manchester United? Where was Diogo Jota in all these games? Nowhere to be seen. But he's there when we're playing Fulham. He's there when we're playing Brentford. He's there when we're playing Bournemouth. This is the reality of the situation that we're in, guys. Sometimes you just need to push sentimentality to the side and actually want your football club to win. Actually want your football club to compete. Actually want your football club to take it to the next level. And I think the only time you're going to take your football club to the next level is if you stop being sentimental. And if you actually call out things for what they are. The reality is the 3 players that we're talking about, you know, 3 that have been mentioned so far, and Matip and Jota are all injury prone. This is just the ultimate reality, whether we like it or not. It's just whether we like it or not, this is just the reality. All 3 of them are always injured. They're not reliable. I can't rely on them for a whole season. You know, one guy's injured here, the other guy's injured there, blah, 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 blah. You know, but of course, the levels of injuries that Thiago and Matip have are a lot bigger than the level of injuries that a Jota has. Like, Jota still is fit to an extent to play some form of games. You get me? But, you know, mostly, you know, Matip is not fit, and mostly Thiago is not fit. I mean, Thiago Alcantara, you know, his fitness has become something of a joke over, you know, the last 2 years because the guy is just never fit, to be honest with you. But I have to say, Thiago Alcantara quadruple charge season was special. That Thiago Alcantara was absolutely special. The NFT midfield, Henderson on the bench, mwah, incredible. Actual ballers on the pitch, it was amazing. It was elite. Thiago Alcantara has been injury prone like his whole career. This ain't nothing new. If you even look at his Barcelona numbers, the guy was injury prone from when he was at Barca. He was injury prone at Bayern. He was always injury prone, Thiago Alcantara. This is just the reality. He was always injury prone. He was always, never fit enough. But when he plays, you could honestly make the case that he's the best midfielder like in the league from a technique perspective. I think that's not a wild claim. And I'll be honest with you, if Henderson wasn't benched in the quadruple charge season towards the end of the season, and we started Thiago instead, I don't think we even charge for the quadruple to begin with, because Henderson just wasn't good enough for that season. And his crap form continued to the year after. That's why I said Edwards was right about all these things. But when I saw both of these players leaving, when I saw Joel Matip's going to leave and Thiago Alcantara is going to leave, I was like, you know what? Fair enough. Both players, are very good when they play, but both players are injured a lot of the time. And this is where the main issues lie, because both players are so injury prone. And they're unreliable. And you need players that can be relied on. So for me, both of these players leaving are a sign of hopefully a good summer. And I'll tell you why it's a sign of hopefully a good summer. It goes back to the first word I said this stream, guys: ruthlessness. If we're gonna sit up here for the next 2 months, and every time I switch on the chat, I see people say, give Nunez a chance, and give Diaz a chance, and give this guy a chance, and give that guy a chance, I know that we haven't learned. I really deep down have an issue with people who have not learned from our previous mistakes. When are we, as a Liverpool fan base, going to learn to become ruthless and to get rid of players when there is time to get rid of these players? It's time to get rid. It's time to get rid. Ma salama, habibi. Bye. You get me? Everyone's got enough chances. Everyone's had enough chances to impress everyone. You get me? Nunez, Diaz, Thiago, Matip, and I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't even be mad if we sold Jota for the same reason. So I just feel like, look, at the end of the day, Adrian leaving as well, good. Adrian is the one player in this whole Liverpool squad that if he was across the road from me, I wouldn't cross the road to take a picture with him. I can't stand Adrian. I cannot stand Adrian, and I haven't forgiven him for that season. I haven't forgiven him because we would have won the double that year had he just not passed the ball to Llorente. Anfield did its job. We were 2-0 up, and the guy ended up just giving it to the Atletico Madrid players. I'll never forgive him. I'm never forgiving. I don't care what anyone says. I'm never forgiving Adrian, ever. Because we would have genuinely been league champions and Champions League winners that season if the guy just did not pass the ball to Llorente. Let me go to the super chats. Big up, guys. There's 200 people in here. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Every single one of you guys right now, please do hit the like button. Please do subscribe. Keep getting involved in the chat. I see all the super chats. Thank you guys so much. Here come Ray. Hendo, Millie, Fabinho, Gini, Naby, and Ox all contributed way more to this club. Thiago's been meaty. 21-22, only good season, but only made 17 league starts. First of all, the fact that you say this to begin with, shows your serious lack of ball knowledge. Serious lack of ball knowledge. Because when you say contributed more, Naby Keita is the worst one out of that list. Milner was a substitute, he came on in games to shore things up. Fair enough. Gini Wijnaldum, of course, played a massive role. Henderson was good up until the season where all the centre backs were injured. Naby and Oxlade-Chamberlain, I think, are in the same camp. As Thiago. And even Thiago, when he was fit and played, showed a lot more than Naby did, or showed a lot more than Ox did. And I'll be honest with you, I think the one player, and I want to ask the chat this, out of all the players in his super chat, who do you think was worse? Biggest flop? I have my answer, but let me get you guys' answer. But what would your answer be? Because I think out of all players mentioned in his super chat, the guy that I think is by far the worst, I'm gonna be honest with you, is by far Naby Keita. I'm gonna be so honest with you. Naby Keita is the guy that I think is the biggest flop on his list. Everything considered. I'm gonna be so honest with you. That's what I think. Yep. Most people are in agreement. Naby Keita is just, yeah, he's definitely by far the biggest flop in that list. He had like 2 good months, probably his whole Liverpool career. Never stayed fit ever. Remember one time when he got injured on the team plane because the AC was at his neck for too long? Bro. Big up to Ryan again, who says, Thiago, Al can't play a game 2021 shit. 21-22 top, but only played half a season. 22-23 shit. 23-24 write-off. I would have a Thiago leaving party stream. Brother, why all this vim towards Thiago Alcantara? I don't get it. You're so weird. You're actually so weird, Ray. Honestly, this is like, you're genuinely so weird sometimes. First of all, he was not shit in 2020-2021. 2020-2021 is when we had all the center backs out, and Thiago Alcantara was playing DM, shielding Reece Williams and Nat Phillips. So he wasn't shit that season. He changed the way that we played the moment he walked foot through the door. He played 25 games in the quadruple charge season, and he was by far our best midfielder. And he got into the Premier League team of the season. So it's not just me as a Liverpool fan saying it. Even his fellow, professionals said the same thing. And last season, how dare you say he was shit? When at the start of the season, I remember 99% of the Liverpool channels going live after results and after defeats and saying everyone was crap other than Thiago and Alisson. Like we made the statement that today everyone was crap other than Thiago and Alisson probably about 15 times last season. This season is the true season where the guy actually played one game only, and we're like, he's been injured the whole year, so I understand why. But the 3 seasons before that, bro, you cannot say he's shit. You're exaggerating, brother. Honestly. Big up to my guy Smoke. Hala wallah Saleh. Ya hala balghali. He says, Assalamu alaikum wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, ya akhi. Wa alaikum assalam. Big up to you, my brother. Saleh. By the way, this guy won his first MMA fight. So can we get W's in the chat for Saleh? Big up to my guy Rere again. It says Joel Matip 2009, 2021, 22 was special. What a player, an amazing servant for this club. Clear of that bum Konate. Madrid tracking McPurple patch. Rere, I'm offering you a challenge right now. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. Because I'm so sick and tired of this useless bum. Pick up, Rere, you fraud. Pick up. Don't dodge me. You're in this comment section. Pick up right now, Ryan. If you're a man, pick up. Ryan. See how? See? You see how he's dodging me? He's in the chat. See? He just clicked the red button. He's not available to join. You see? He has no balls. Ray, in front of 250 people right now, I'm challenging you. Instead of waffling in this comment section, join me right now. Join me right now on this channel right now. Join me right now on this channel. I'll send you the link. I'm gonna call him again. I'm gonna give him another call. Notice how he's been sending super chats? And today, he can't use the excuse of I'm at work because it's a Saturday. So he's a liar. I'm gonna try calling him one more time. Here. If you're a man, pick up, Ray. If you're a man, pick up. See? He's in the chat sending super chats, but he doesn't want to pick up his phone. There you are. Listen here, Ray. Instead of waffling in this chat, it's Saturday. You have no work. I'll send you the link. Come join me and let's talk about this. Be a man. Fraud. Massive fraud. This is the worst super chat in This Is Football history. There's so much wrong with this. First of all, you're calling Konate a bum when he was our best player in a Champions League final. He was the best player we had in a Champions League final. And when you're talking about Purple Patch, what do you consider a purple patch? The guy was bad in August. The guy was bad in August. Other than that, he's been good up until March when the whole team gave up. How is 7 months of the season a purple patch? That's not a purple patch. That's a whole last season. He's been bad a month. Well, guess what? The whole squad's been bad a month. You're such an idiot, honestly. You're such an idiot. I feel so bad for Flawless. I don't know how he does this. Thiago less on the pitch than the Pigeons, you know. No, but I accept this. I accept this. This is a constructive criticism. This is a constructive criticism. I accept this. I accept this. 100% you're right. 100% you're right. I accept this. You know, you're right. I accept it. No problem with this. Yes, the guy has been injured a lot, and I've mentioned it, and I've said this is why one of the reasons why I'm very disappointed. You know? Sell Diaz and Gakpo and bring Kvara. What do you think? I'll be honest with you. I've changed my mind on the Gakpo situation, to be honest with you. I ain't trying to sell Gakpo. I ain't trying to sell Gakpo anymore because I see something in the guy. I don't think the guy is as bad as we make out. I think he's been dealt an unfortunate hand because the guy's been played in midfield. He's been played in multiple different positions across the pitch. You know, so yeah, the guy is just... The guy has been treated unfairly, in my opinion. I wouldn't sell Gakpo. And also, by the way, Gakpo has technique. So Gakpo can control a football. Gakpo can pass. Gakpo can shoot. You know, the other two are useless, so I would sell them. In terms of buy Kvara, yeah, I'd love Kvara at Liverpool. I think he definitely would be a great signing for us, 100%. Big up to How Bizarre, who says Hendo wasn't benched. Naby was, 57 appearances. Well, to be fair, Naby kept getting injured when we needed them, and Thiago kept getting injured as well. You know, so Henderson was the ever-present in that midfield. But even you acknowledge, Yanis, that the best time that season was when the NFT midfield played. When it was Fabinho, Thiago, and when it was Fabinho, Thiago, and Naby, that was the best midfield we had that season. That's what I'll say. Big up to Salman, who sends in a 16 out of 10 super chat. There you are. Thank you for giving me an excuse.
By the way, can I just say, the two girls below us are looking 16 out of 10s today, both of them.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
What's that, brother? Big up to Salman, who says, one bad game in 5 years and you're still cussing Adrian out. Do you really believe Adrian's only had one bad game in 5 years? Okay. Do you want me to play Aston Villa 7-2 Liverpool highlights right now? Do you want me to do you want me to play this? And by the way, if you remember that season, we went away Stamford Bridge in the FA Cup. Just saying. Bro, Adrian has had way less good games than he's had, like, bad games. I mean, sorry, he's had way less... Yeah, he's had way less good games than he's had bad games. I don't know what you're waffling about, Salman. This is really bad waffle right here. This is really bad. Are you actually trying to do Adrian prop? Are you actually trying to do Adrian prop? Can I show you one of the most famous pictures on Twitter? I hope I can find this picture. Do you remember when the 7-2 happened? And Gomez just looked at Adrian and was like... That was the Gomez face. I'm trying to find that, but I don't know if I can find that picture, bro. Like, I actually can't find it. Gomez just... Hey, do you guys remember? Gomez just looked at Adrian and the guy was like... Everyone remember that moment, bro. Man said one bad game, bro. Adrian is trash, bro. He's by far one of the worst players I've seen play for Liverpool Football Club. We had bad luck with midfielders during the Klopp era. 100% we had bad luck. It's not simply bad luck. It's bad luck and and at the same time, it's loyalty. We should have listened to Edwards. Had we listened to Edwards and actually sold Jordan Henderson, I think everything would have been different. You know, so it's not just a matter of bad luck. It's a matter of bad luck and loyalty. Now, I actually, you know who really is a bad luck, like genuinely I put down to luck midfield. I'll tell you who. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oxlade-Chamberlain, please remember, Oxlade-Chamberlain for like that 4-5 month period, that 17-18 season before he got injured against Roma. That guy was doing some Stevie G stuff on the football pitch. Defensively, offensively, going forward, the shots from far, everything. He was so good. Oxlade-Chamberlain was so good for like a 6-7 month period, but then he tore his ACL against Roma, and stuff changed ever since. That is what I call bad luck, because he even got injured with a tackle that he made. So it's not like he got tackled or he got injured. Like he tried to tackle someone and then he got injured for a whole year. Oxlade-Chamberlain was class. He's special. That was the guy that I think is bad luck. But other than that, I disagree with you. I don't think the rest of them were bad luck. It's just that's what I'll say. So I don't think the rest of them was bad luck. So yeah, that's my honest opinion on this situation. Let me message Flawless for a second. Yeah, that's what I'll say. Big up to you, man. Big up to my guy Joe Cavalier, who says Trent, Virgil, Allison. Okay, Flawless is here. Yo, Flawless, I need a quick favor from you. Ryan is waffling in my chat, and as soon as I called him, he's not picking up. I called him on Snap and he's not picking up. Can you please call him, because you obviously are in the same country? Please call him and tell him Hussam is challenging you right now to come on his stream instead of waffling in the chat. Tell him right now, please. Done. Here's the thing, to be honest with you, Joe. I'm giving all 4 world-class players a contract extension. First of all, Allison, I'm keeping at the club till he's like 38. I'm keeping him at the club till he's like 38 because he's a goalkeeper. He's a goalkeeper, and goalkeepers, it's not like they expire quickly. Virgil, I'm probably going to give him like 1 or 2 more years. Trent, I'm going to give him like a 10-year contract if it's possible. And the same thing with Salah. I'm going to give him a 2-year contract as well. I'm going to give him a 2-year contract. So that's my answer right there. Big up to Cave, who says offer still stands, Hussam. Let's start the fundraiser. Here, Flawless is calling him right now. Let's start the fundraiser. Bro, here's the thing. Cave, you want to start a fundraiser for Ryan? I've already given you the price. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give you guys a discount. Let me think of this properly. Okay, Cave, you know what I'm gonna do? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do, Cave. Before the transfer season starts, because that's even worse than the worst time to have Ray around you. Before the transfer window starts, I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to contribute to a weekly ban of Ray. 100%. I promise you, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. Big up to my guy Toka, who says Ray deserves us being relegated. I'll be honest, bro. The guy said Lukaku's better than Salah, so he's been cooking Mo Salah. He's been cooking McAllister. He's been cooking Trent. And he's at the same time defending Joel Matip. Like, make it make sense, Toka. I've had enough of this guy. Flawless is typing. Big up to Donna, who says Mr. Hussam challenged me with a phone call. Donna, like, lifetime ban. I don't think you can afford that, Tyler. Even you can't afford that. I'm gonna be sorry with you. Oh, there you are. You know what he said? He said he's not till about an hour. Flawless. It's Saturday, bro. There's no work. Last time his excuse was work. Why is he so afraid of stepping into the ring with me? I ain't gonna wait an hour for Ray. Flawless. What an absolute bozo. Honestly, this guy chatting shit in my chat. And also, why is he picking up Flawless's call and not mine? Let me call this fraud. He's hanging up on me. He's hanging up on me. You're hanging up? You bozo. Okay, Ryan. I'll remember this for the next Back Again podcast. No problem. Guy hanging up on me. Okay. Donna, what will I challenge you for? Why are you typing? Why? Why can't you come on? Why can't you come on? Tell me. It's Saturday. Let me check what that fraud's saying. Oh, he's taking his dad to the airport. Every time there's a new excuse. I've realized with this guy, every time there's a new excuse, he's taking his dad to the airport now. We all know that's a lie. You know. But I wish if it's the truth, I wish his dad a safe flight, inshallah. But that's the biggest lie. We all know this guy lying anyway. Kvara, one of the most overrated players in the world, is what Toka says. Toka, I know. Does Azerbaijan and Georgia have like a rivalry? Does Toka and Azerbaijan have a rivalry? Not Toka and Azerbaijan. Does Azerbaijan and Georgia have a rivalry? No, Georgia are actually allies with Azerbaijan. Fair enough. Okay, so there is no rivalry. There is no rivalry between Azerbaijan and Georgia, to be fair. So fair enough. However, I don't think Kvara's overrated. I think he's just properly rated. You know, I think he's a good player. Like, he's not amazing. He's just good. Just good, innit? Big up to Donna Cullen, who says, context on Mr. Khawaja, maybe I can help him. I don't think anyone can help him. I don't think anyone can help him. I'm going to be so honest with you. Joe's saying, no, they are giving them an ultimatum. They're giving who an ultimatum? You're saying they're giving Allison an ultimatum? They're giving Trent an ultimatum and these guys? Yeah, that's fine by me. Contract extension time. Let's go. Extend the contracts. I'm agreeing with this, Joe. And at the end of the day, I've said this from the start. Remember who first called us? I said the guy that has the biggest potential of leaving for me is Virgil van Dijk. I think Van Dijk is most likely the guy that I think will leave. And I'm actually going to speak about this as well. I'm going to speak on the Trent to Real Madrid thing. So stick around. Listen, big up all the super chatters. Joe, Donna, Ray, Cave, Toka, Redline Teranga, Smoke, Mr. Bro, and Ray. Big up to you guys. Thank you guys so much for the super chats. Big up to every single one of you guys. Big up to Salman as well for the 1610. Make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're ready to do so. Every single one of you guys, please right now hit the like button, subscribe. Remember, this week there's a lot coming up. We've got the watch along tomorrow, inshallah. Very emotional watch along as well. We're going to be having Lee Gunner come on the channel this week. Possibly Matisse coming on the channel this week. We've got the 30K and birthday celebration, both put together in once. There's so many plans. If I tell you all the plans, you're going to have to shoot me. So, yeah. This is crazy, Donna. That's a crazy comment. I won't even read that. So, yeah. Please hit the like button and subscribe. And, you know, this brings me to a much bigger conversation. Obviously, we've spoken about Matip and Thiago. Thank you for your time at Liverpool Football Club. But it's time to say goodbye. And the right time. You get me for because of the injuries, because of all of that. So we have to say that. However, I want to address something. You know, yesterday, I got asked a question. I want to ask you all guys in the chat. Are you guys worried about Trent going to Real Madrid on a real? Are you guys actually worried about it? And I'll tell you why it's a worry. I'll tell you why it's a thing. I'll tell you why it could be a problem. The aura of Real Madrid is really a different aura. And we kind of just saw it last summer with Jude Bellingham. I mean, forget us, to be honest with you. Jude Bellingham rejected Manchester City, who won the treble at the time, to join Real Madrid. So it would be very silly for us to like speak like the Real Madrid aura and the Real Madrid, the Real Madrid like energy is not a real thing. I think if you get the call from Real Madrid, it'll be very difficult to say no. And I'll tell you what I would do if I'm in Trent's position. If I'm in Trent's position, I'll actually do the biggest 4D chess move ever. I'll speak to Michael Edwards. Hello, Michael. Yes, Trent. I want to speak to you about something. I will only extend my contract after I see what you have planned for this summer. I'm going to come into your office, show me every single plan you have for this summer. And if it's ambitious enough, I'll stay. And if it lacks ambition, I'll leave. And this is where Michael Edwards and the club have to start making these decisions. Because it's a matter of, it's simply a matter of Trent Alexander-Arnold cannot waste his career. And I'll tell you what I mean. Trent has already given you one season in the Europa League. Trent has already, only won one league title and one Champions League. He wants to be a winner. He wants to win everything. He wants to be included in Ballon d'Or conversations. He wants to cross the ball into Mbappe instead of Nunez. So there's a lot that he would like to be a part of, if you would like. And Real Madrid has that allure and that aura that can attract any player in world football, essentially. So I look at Trent Alexander-Arnold, and for me, I could use this as a 4D chess card to ensure that the club has some form of ambition. Because you know what it is? I'll be so honest with you. Keeping Diaz and Nunez is a sign of lacking ambition. This is just the reality. Keeping is a sign of lack of ambition. Going for the likes of Summerville is a sign of lack of ambition. Going, for players like Gertruda is a serious sign of a lack of ambition. Now, I understand that we're not going to sit up here and talk about the signing of Mbappe or the signing of whoever. But at the same time, there's one thing that's pissing me off with this Liverpool fans, and something I got into this argument yesterday, and I just can't get over it. And I'm willing to argue this with everyone. What you cannot do is tell me you expect top 4 next season, because by definition that means your standard is on the floor. Your standard is so on the floor if you sit up here and tell me that you expect top 4 challenging next season. Are we closer to Aston Villa, Spurs, Chelsea, and United, or City and Arsenal? We're closer to City and Arsenal. If we sign 3-4 players, there is zero logic for you saying we cannot compete next season. If your logic, it's a new manager, Mourinho won the league in his first season, competing against Wenger and Ferguson. Conte won the league in his first season. We could mention multiple managers who have won the league in their first season. So let's not sit up here and talk about not expecting to challenge and not expecting to compete. I have no problem if Liverpool don't win the league next season because it's Slott's first season. I accept that. But I think Liverpool Football Club should at least challenge next season. And I'll tell you why. If you're telling me Slot and Klopp is going to be a seamless transition, so at the end of the day, he's not going to switch it up 100 million% and change everything we're doing and all that type of stuff. Obviously, there will be some form of similarity with the way that Jurgen Klopp plays football. It might not be 100% similar. I said some form of similarity. And on top of the team that we already have that challenged anyway, I'm going to add 3-4 players on top of that. And then you come tell me I'm going to end up in the top 4. And you're going to tell me I'm going to end up in the top 4? What do you mean I'm going to end up in the top 4? What's wrong with you? Of course I'm not going to end up in the top 4. Of course I'm not going to end up in the top 4. Because what you're saying by definition is Unai Emery and Aston Villa equals or is closer to Liverpool, who already challenged, plus 3 signings, less closer to Arsenal. That's basically what you guys are saying. And this is where I have a problem. Guys, please stop speaking like this was the team that Jurgen Klopp took through. Please, 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 please stop saying this, guys. I'm so sick and tired of this crap. I'm so sick and tired of this crap. Every single time I speak to someone, they act like it's the team that Jurgen Klopp first took over. Can I just remind you of something real quick? Can I just remind you of something real quick? Look at this. This was the team that Jurgen Klopp took over. This was the team that Jurgen Klopp took over. A couple of these names, just so you know how wrong you are if you say we shouldn't challenge. 1 second, let me scroll down a little bit. There. Goalkeepers, Mignolet, Bogdan, Ward. Defenders, Klein, Enrique, Toure, Lovren, Gomez, Sacco, Moreno, Cocker, Ilori, Skirtle, Flanagan, Smith, Connor, Randall. Midfielders, Milner, Coutinho, Henderson. Lallana, Lucas, Emre Can, Joe Allen, Brannigan, Ibe, Stewart, Kent, Rossiter, Teixeira, Shei Ojo, Pedro Chiravella, Benteke, Sturridge, Firmino, Origi, Ings, Jerome Sinclair. There's about 5 forwards on the forward list better than Nunez, but that's beside the point. Stop acting like this bunch of crap that Jurgen Klopp took over is the same position he's leaving us. Alisson, Kelleher, Trent, Gomez, Bradley, Van Dijk, Konate, Kwanzaa, Robertson, Tsimikas, Endo, Curtis Jones, McAllister, Elliott, Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, Salah, Jota, Nunez, Diaz, Gakpo. Guys, this whole team, Mo Salah alone is probably worth the entirety of that squad. We had like one baller in that whole team, and that's Coutinho. Sturridge is like Jota, made from Weetabix. We had Benteke up front. Pedro Chiravella started games for us in midfield. So stop acting like this team right here is the same that when Klopp first took over. And this is the issue that I have every time I have this conversation. Every time I have this conversation, people act like we're on a rebuild, and you know Jurgen Klopp is leaving us in a mess. And no, he's not leaving us in a mess. And no, we're not in a rebuild. And no, we're not in a rebuild. This team already challenged. We already challenged. I'm gonna sign 3-4 players, and then you're gonna tell me top 4. What the hell is wrong with you guys? This is just logic. We've already challenged. You're saying after I challenge, I'm going to add 3 players, and then you're going to tell me top 4. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, ya akhi. What top 4? Jurgen Klopp is leaving us in a good place. The new manager comes in. We're in a good place. We're going to sign 3-4 players. Edwards is in charge. We have to challenge. There's a difference between challenge and win. If I said I expect Arne Slot to win next season, I'll be doing too much. But if I say Slot need to challenge next season, I'm not doing too much because this team already challenged. And I'm going to add 3 and 4 players on it. What do you mean, what is challenging? Challenging is what we did this season, Toka. You know, be up there until March, April. You know? Be there until March, April. Be part of the title challenge. Challenge for the league. You know? What we cannot do is sit up here and talk about top 4. Respectfully, if me and 5 people in the chat were Liverpool managers together as a combination, we could get top 4 next season. What is top 4? We're so much better than Aston Villa. We're so much better than Spurs. We're so much better than Man United. We're so much better than Chelsea. Stop undermining these players and acting like they're crap. They're not. They're not. I'll only accept Arsenal and City finishing above us. I'm going to be so honest with you. I'll accept Arsenal and City finishing above us, fine. But I'm not going to accept anyone else finishing above us. Man United, Chelsea, Villa, Spurs, hell no. Hell no, they can't finish above us. This is just the reality. This is just the reality. So we should challenge for the... Die, bitch. Tries fucking bite me in the face. We should challenge for the league next season. You get me? And when we challenge for the league next season, if we fall off and don't win it, fine, because it's Slot's first season. But at least challenge. At least challenge. And on top of that, I expect a domestic cup. So like, you know, Carabao Cup, FA Cup, fair enough. Simple as. Carabao Cup, FA Cup, is it? See, this is why I love this. See why I love YouTube? This is why I love YouTube. Read this comment right here. Wallahi, you cannot win. You cannot win in the world of YouTube. Why do you accept Arsenal above us? We have more Champions Leagues than them. We have more Champions Leagues than Manchester United our whole life, and they finished above us like 27 years out of the last 30. What kind of logic is this? Arsenal are built to win right now. Stop with the copium. And also, if this is your logic, no problem. Then we should win the league using your logic, because we have the most Champions League in the entirety of the league. In the entirety of the league, we have the most UCLs. So we should win the league using your logic. Anyway, so we should challenge. We should compete. And I expect a domestic cup, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, whatever it is. And, you know, in the Champions League, as long as we're respectable, you know, when I say respectable, quarters, semis, you know, but it depends who you get knocked out by. Don't tell me we get knocked out by Benfica, but it's okay because it's Slot's first year. Hell no. Don't tell me get knocked out by Porto, by Sporting, by Ajax because it's Slot's first season. Hell no. Hell no. I'm not expecting this. It depends who we draw. I accept that. But at the same time, if we draw one of the easier teams, please don't sit up and, oh my God, it's Slot's first season. Don't do that shit. Please. We have players who have played World Cup finals in this team. And also the Champions League is always special at Liverpool anyway. So that's what I'll say. So people need to stop lowering their standards. I feel like I need to join Standards FC now, wallahi. I feel like I need to join Banter. Sorry, I feel like I need to join Standards FC now and start just lecturing you guys about standards every day, just so it actually gets into here. I have a team that challenged already. I'm going to add 3-4 signings onto said team, and now you're telling me top 4. Come on, Yach. Come on, Yach. Please. Please stop. Stop. We cannot say this. We have to challenge. And when it comes to you know, and when it comes to the domestic cups, I expect us to win one of them. And the Champions League, as long as we keep it respectful, that's fine by me. So you see how I'm saying when I'm saying standards, I'm at least maintaining some form of respectful standard. What you cannot say is now, after Liverpool challenged already, to be in this position. You know, so this is the type of stuff that I just don't get. So weird, so weird. Guys, shall I talk about Nunez today or shall I give it a rest for one day? I will let you guys decide. Shall I talk about Nunez today? Okay, you know how we're gonna vote? This is how we're gonna vote. Put 1 in the chat if you want me to talk about Darwin Nunez. Put 2 in the chat if you don't want me to talk about Darwin Nunez. 1, talk about Nunez. 2, don't talk about Nunez. You decide. I'm gonna give you guys the opportunity. And hit the like button. Hit the like button as well. You're all a bunch of Darwin Nunez's anyway, because we have 300 people in here and we ain't even on 200 likes yet. So how can I talk about Darwin Nunez when you're Darwin Nunez is with the like button? Hit the like button right now. Yalla. Let's get to 200 likes. Do you accept being part of that? I actually don't know because there's a lot of 2s and 1s. You know what the solution is? Poll. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set up a poll right now. You bunch of Darwin Nunez's. Talk about Nunez. Option 1 is yes. Option 2 is no. Simple. I'm gonna give you guys literally a minute. You have 60 seconds to vote. You have 60 seconds to vote right now. Do you want me to talk about him or no? He is on the thing. We have 54% currently at yes, 46% at no, but only 73 votes. Guys, the poll is in the chat right now. If you want to vote, vote right now. I'm literally just going to give it 30 more seconds and let you guys decide. In the meantime, for 30 seconds, let me play you the Jacob Taylor Swift thing.
We'll be alright if you keep me next
it
to
in.
you.
Ben Davies, you're a fucking criminal. I hate you, Ben Davies. I hate you. I hate you. Oh my God, you are a criminal. You are an absolute criminal. You need to be thrown in jail tonight. I need your send him back to Wales. Send him to Wales now.
Good times, man. Good times. So, the results of the polls are in. 57% say yes, 43% say no. We're 17 likes from 200. That's the target. Let's get there. Okay. I want to have an honest conversation. Is anyone here? Does anyone want to keep Nunez? Comment 1 in the chat if you want to keep Nunez right now, because I genuinely want to have a conversation. I actually want to talk to you guys because I've had enough of fighting. Hit the like button, subscribe. 1 in the chat if you would keep Darwin Nunez. I want to talk to one of you. Who here would actually keep him? You already know what the opposite of 1 is, you know, so if you put 2, it means sell him. So I want to know 1 in the chat if you would actually keep him. Who actually would keep him in this whole chat? Who would actually keep him? Man said I'd swap him for Toka. Hey, I'd swap him for Toka too. Okay. Does anyone here who want to keep Nunez want to come and challenge me on my opinion? I feel like arguing. Who wants to step foot into this ring right now and talk to me about Darwin Nunez? You have to let me know right now. I'm giving you a 1 in a lifetime chance. I'm going to stop this whole stream and let you tell me why. Let you tell me why. But remember, I'm the leader of the Nunez hate club. So when you come here, you better come prepared. Tell me who. Who's willing to come on and tell me why he'd keep him? Tell me. Who would keep him? Tell me, yalla. Who would come on? Who would come onto the stream right now and tell me why? Would anyone challenge me? Okay. Whoever wants to come on to challenge me on Darwin Nunez, message me on Snapchat and I'll send you the link right now. I don't want to post it in the chat because this will turn into mayhem. Anyone who wants to challenge me on why we should keep Nunez, message me, whether it be on Snapchat or WhatsApp. Lex, you want to keep Nunez? Don't come up here and then when you're here tell me you want to sell him. It's pointless. Lex, I don't want you messaging me and then telling me come here and then say I want to sell him. No, tell me only if you want to keep him. There you are. I'll tell you why he's a scrub. That's not a good enough reason. Anyone who wants to tell me why they would keep Darwin Nunez right now, I'm challenging you. Open challenge, open mic. I'm warning Lex right now. I swear to God, Lex, if I send you the message and the first thing you say, No, but then you have to send me. I have to send you the link. This is my Snapchat right here. Don Sam6. Add me on Snapchat and I'll send you the link. If you don't have Snapchat, make it. It takes 10 seconds. Everyone agrees. No one trying to do financial Olympics. I'm trying to do financial Olympics 1 minute motivation. I'm trying to do no financial Olympics. Please, I've had enough of this financial Olympics crap. Who added me? William, are you the guy that wants to challenge me? William, are you the guy that wants to challenge me? No one actually want to challenge me. Wow. Everyone's scared? Fair enough. I see Paul, I see Lex, I see William. Who wants to challenge me on keeping Nunez? Here, I'll add all of you. Who want to challenge me? Message right now if you want to challenge on keeping Nunez. But you've got to come with your camera on. Don't be coming here with no damn, you know. Yalla, this is your chance. This is your chance once and for all. Paul, Kingsley, Lex, William. Your time to shine. Here, I've copied the StreamYard link. Right there. You want to come on? You want to tell me why he should stay? No problem. If you open your mouth and start talking about money, I'm going to remove you directly. No one rates Nunez. You see what I'm saying, Toka? You see what I'm saying, Toka? No one rates Nunez. Very sad reality, yeah? No one rates the guy. But when I speak on him, they call me a hater. How am I a hater if none of you want to defend him? How am I a hater if none of you want to defend him? 300 people in this chat. There's already people in the chat calling me out. And none of them want to come on and challenge me. You know, guys, I just want to say one thing. Let's assume that I acknowledge Toka. I'm going to give the Darwin Nunez fans their biggest wish. I acknowledge next season, there is 100% a possibility that next season starts and suddenly he starts scoring goals. No problem. I accept that. I accept that possibility exists. But can I ask you about the other possibility? Donna Collin wants to be your friend. That's someone I'm never adding. There you are. There you are. There you are. There you are. You really think I'm going to add? Hell no. Never adding. Anyway. Let me ask you guys in the chat right now. Let me ask you guys once in the chat, once and for all. Let's assume next season there's a possibility he scores goals. No problem. No problem. But I'll ask you about the other possibility. First 3 games of the season starts. First 3 games of the season starts next season. You guys know how the August international break, before August international break, there's 3 games, right? Everyone knows this. Everyone knows there's 3 games before August, right? What happens if those 3 games in August starts and in those 3 games, he already has 6 big chances missed? Then what? Yalla, tell me the possibility. Tell me the possibility right now. Tell me the possibility right now. Then what? I acknowledge next season, yes, he could score goals and be amazing and all this, no problem. I'm gonna give you the rainbow world scenario. Now let's come back to the regular scenario, yeah? What if next season starts in the first 3 games of next season, he has about 7 big chances missed, He doesn't score any goals, and we end up like drawing 2 of those games. Then what? Then what? Tell me. Tell me right now. Then what? Tell me then what? Then, just like what happened during the midfield year, all of them will come back to daddy and start saying the same stuff that Hussam said all year long. I will say the whole summer, sell Nunez. I promise you. I promise you, the same people who say keep Nunez after 3 games. 3 games is all I'm giving him. After 3 games, they're going to be live on YouTube saying how we should have sold Darwin Nunez. I promise you. I promise you. Him and Diaz, both, it's time to go. It's time to go. We need 2 gunmen. I've had enough. I've had enough. This is the same stuff over and over again. And if we start next season with Darwin Nunez, then it's a disaster waiting to happen. Okay, let me read the super chat since no one want to challenge me. Big up to my guy, Ed, who says McAllister has a release clause for Real Madrid too. Yeah, but that's Real Madrid, my brother. And here's the thing, Ed, I acknowledge that Real Madrid has that aura. Real Madrid is that guy, bro. You get it? Like, Real Madrid is that guy. And because Real Madrid is that guy, I think they can attract any player in world football. And I mean any player. It's just the reality. They can attract Bayern players, City players, Liverpool players, Arsenal players. Everyone's interested to go to Real Madrid. 100%. Big up to my guy Tyrone, who says if Trent does that, Edwards will sell him. If they caved in, player power would rule the club like United. Death of the club. Yeah, but I'm just saying, obviously, like these things shouldn't escalate and take it to the next level. But at the same time, if I'm gonna be honest with you, Tyrone, I understand why, from Trent's perspective, he'd be upset. He'd be upset. He'd be annoyed. You know, I'm just saying, bro. Like, at the end of the day, we cannot sit up here and waffle, Tyrone. We cannot sit up here and waffle. If Real Madrid do come in for Trent and the club is not showing any signs of ambition, then in his place, you probably would leave. And if you don't leave, you would understand why he leaves. Like, at least you would take a step back and go like, you know what? Personally, I wouldn't leave, but I understand why. Because the club is showing such a serious lack of ambition. It's a problem. That's just the reality, Tyrone. Big up to Bossy, who says, which player have really caught your eye that LFC must bring in? Okay, let me tell everyone my 5 signings. This is my 5 signings, yeah? My 5 signings are as follows. Nouri, Ugarte, young centre back, aka next Kwanzaa, Olise, Marcus Thuram. Done. Summer done. That's actually what I would do. That would be my ideal summer. You know what's funny? You see how they dropped my Snapchat so someone could challenge me? Big up to Paul. You know what? Paul just messaged me. Watching you on YouTube right now, you speak the truth on Liverpool. My thoughts, we need a reset. We need to upgrade and get rid of the Deadwood we got. They added me and then they're agreeing with me. That's scary. Hey, Toka, we won. Toka, we won. We won the Nunez warfare, Toka. Toka, we won, brother. We won. I wouldn't mind if we get Gordon and Marcus Thuram. I would like Ugarte and Kefren Thuram, possibly. You know? Yeah, actually, why do people keep mentioning like the fact that someone is a fan of a football club? Raheem Sterling supported Manchester United. He's played for Liverpool, City, and Chelsea. Gvardiol supports Liverpool. He plays for Manchester City. Kevin De Bruyne supports Liverpool. He plays for Manchester City. Michael Owen supported Liverpool. He played for Manchester United. Stop. Stop this, please. Cameron Brannigan was one of our youngsters who played for Liverpool and supported Manchester United. Stop. No one cares who the guy supports. that is not a good enough reason to go somewhere. Big up to my guy Aaron, who sends in a £10 super chat. King Aaron in the chat, my brother. He says, like the stream, please. Yes, sir. Make sure you guys are all liking the stream, please. Make sure you guys are all liking the streams right now. Every single one of you guys right now, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to This Is Football if you're to do so. There's so much content coming your way this summer. We got you entertained, whether it be Euros, whether it be transfers. We've got the likes of Guns and Matisse coming on this week, inshallah. There's so much planned, you know, so hit the subscribe button. You will not regret it. And like the video. Shout out to Aaron. General of This Is Football. Big up to you, Aaron. Mr. Hussam, someone said you aren't married. Yeah, Donna, I'm not married. But the bad news for you is you ain't going to be my wife either. So sit on the floor. Thank you for the super chat, though. Even Darwin Lawyer wouldn't want to challenge you. This is the reality, Redline Teranga. This is the reality. Listen, 350 people in here. I dropped my Snapchat. I said, if you want to come on, I want you to challenge me. You know, 100%. 100% I would sell him. 100% I would sell him. 100%. And no one can challenge it. No one can challenge it. 350 people in here. They added me on Snapchat and then they agreed with me. It's crazy, Redline Teranga. And finally, Felipe says, keep Diaz and Nunez, sell Salah is finished. Obviously, he's being very sarcastic. You know, what do you mean you didn't send the link? Here, I'll send you the link right now, Lex. I told you the only condition is you actually want Nunez to stay. Here, I'll send you the link. Done. I just sent you the link right now on WhatsApp. Done. Here, I just sent you the link. No problem. Link sent. But don't come up here, Lex. Don't come up here and start talking to me about money and finances. Football related. Tell me why you would keep Darwin Nunez. Yalla, come here, Lex. I just sent you the link. Lex, don't ever speak like I duck smoke, brother. I was 1v11 on spaces sometimes. I don't duck no smoke. I fight everybody. Yalla, Lex. Here, the link is with you on WhatsApp. Done. Done. Yalla, come here. Tell me why you would keep Nunez. Keep it to football, though, yeah? Please don't come up here. Oh, my God, financially, and we won't sell two players, and we're broke. No, we're not broke. We have money. So stop. Come here and tell me why you'd keep him. Here, I'm waiting. I sent him the link. You want proof? Here. Lex. Lex on WhatsApp. See? Done. StreamYard link sent. Done. Yalla, Lex. Here, I wait for you. I wait for you, Lex. Let's do this. Toka, we won. Toka, we won. Donna, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Not interested. I'm not even going to add you. I'm just going to keep you on the added list. Here, you're in the added list. Boom. Not going to accept. Hold that. Here, I sent Lex the link. Where's Lex? Bro. Lex, I ain't got forever, brother. I'm even calling him and he's not picking up. Yes, Lex. Hi. Hello, hello, hello. Finally, you made it after 5 hours. How are you doing? You good?
Yeah, man. Good, man.
I'm good. I'm good. 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 I'm glad you're good. Guys, like the video, subscribe. So tell me why you would keep Nunez, Lex. If you come up here and start talking about money, we're gonna fight.
It's not. It's not. It's not money. I think. All right. So the reason I'd keep Nunez is because I think most of his woes aren't necessarily things that are unfixable. I think he can be fixed, and I think there's a lot of positives that a lot of people tend to gloss over and focus on the negatives, which kind of outweigh the positives for the most part. But I think for a big portion of Nunez's issues, I think they can be fixed. I'll be honest with you.
How? Tell me.
because I think it's psychological. I think it has to do with maturity, because it's not like he's not getting into the positions. It's not like he's not. It's because Nunez is who Nunez is. Why you can provide that many chances for him in the first place? Because most of our attackers wouldn't get on the end of a lot of the chances that have been given to Nunez, and it's just because of who Nunez. But a big problem with Nunez is just his temperament, right? And that's easily fixed. That's easily fixable with the right manager. Now, would Klopp have been the right manager to fix Nunez' temperament? I strongly doubt it. No, on the slot, maybe. I don't know what Slot's temperament is. I don't know what his coaching style is in terms of individual players. But I think Nunez just needs, because I don't think it's a case where he's just shit and he has no potential and he should just be binned because he's hopeless and fuck off because we can't get anything out of him. I'm pretty sure that with the amount of big chances he has missed, that number can be reduced by at least 30%. And that could give us at least 10 more, Nunez at least 10 more goals in the league, push him up to like 20 goals. And then now we're looking at a whole different place. Will he still be missing big chances? Yes. But instead of 40, maybe 30, maybe 25. And then we get 15 more goals out of him. You get me? So I just think it's just a level of psychological psychological evaluation that he needs, and he should be fine. It's not a big deal in my opinion. It has been a big deal this season because it's been massively frustrating, but he can be worked on. And I strongly believe that. I don't, because it's not like, all right, you see, if it was a case where he was like Højlund, for instance, that's how you pronounce that one, right? The Manchester United one.
Yes, Højlund.
If he was like Højlund, where I watch this guy and I don't see him making runs, I don't see him playing as a striker would, I don't see him getting into positions where he can receive the ball effectively and do stuff with it, then fine. But there's a lot of things I see to Nunez's game that if he just scored 10 more chances, then we wouldn't be this drastic, you know? We're cooking. What the fuck you doing?
Nothing. I'm letting you speak. I want you to get everything out.
It's just a case where I just think it's fixable. Is it massively disappointing that he has missed so many chances? Yes, but in the grand scheme of things, in the big picture, I say, yo, give him a shot. Give him a shot this first season.
So tell me, why is he missing these chances right now? Why is he missing these chances right now? And how will a new system change him missing these chances?
I don't think it's about a new system. No. I think it's directly with him. It's not with the system per se. It's directly with him. Whatever interaction he needs personally, from a personal development perspective, you get me? Because it's not like this man never scored 30 odd goals in a flipping league. No, one might say, oh, it's so and so league why he scored these goals, right? But he still scored them. It's the same size of the goal, same size of the pitch, still putting the ball in the back of the net against all of these teams. How did he do it? Because now he just cannot seem to hit a fucking barn door. But when you analyze a lot of the chances missed, it's just composure. It's just composure. And I think, he can get some assistance with that, and then we can move forward.
Do you think if someone walked into the stream and he didn't know who I was or who you was or who we were talking about, he would have thought that you were talking about Timo Werner? Would that be a fair statement?
Quite possibly.
So none of those Timo Werner
but
guys
at the same time, I've never seen Timo Werner do what he did. That's what I'm saying. Actually,
he had similar amounts of assists as well.
And look, bro, everybody praised Cavani. Everybody praised Cavani as an amazing striker, which he is.
You're bringing Cavani to Darwin Nunez. and
I've
decorum.
seen
Where's your
bro. I've watched
shame?
Cavani. I've seen him miss absolute tap ins. The chances I've seen Cavani miss are insane, and I attribute those misses to the same thing. It's just a level of maturity, which can be added to his game easily.
You know that I would take Cavani at his 37-year-old age now. I would take Cavani from Palermo over the Darwin Nunez.
But
That
you would
is
take
such
the 37-year-old Cavani because he has overcome the similar challenges that.
No, I
Darwin
just told you
Nunez.
I'd take Cavani from Palermo over Darwin Nunez.
Maybe you take a 37-year-old Darwin Nunez once you overcome his struggles.
No, I would take Cavani from Palermo over Darwin Nunez. I'm not even talking about the PSG Cavani. I watched him in Palermo.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You take him after he's overcome all the struggles, innit?
Timo Werner in his last season in the German league before joining Chelsea scored 28 goals in 34 games. It's the same exact thing as Darwin Nunez. Yes. He scored 28 goals, had 8 assists for RB Leipzig the season before he joined Chelsea. So everything you've just described describes exactly Timo Werner. Now you're saying basically next season he might learn how to score goals again. So the question now becomes:
I don't think it's a he might. There has to be a deliberate effort. There has to be a deliberate effort. The effort on both the clubs and his part. Otherwise, you have to just bin him because this man. But you have to also hear what I'm saying as well. A lot of the chances created, a lot of the big chances missed. There's a long list of players that I could put, and people would say, "Oh, they would finish it," and I would argue that they wouldn't even be in the spot to have the chance in the first place.
Yeah, but the reason that he gets to those positions is his pace.
Yeah,
it's not necessarily his movement. It's not necessarily his smartness. Because if he was smart, he wouldn't get caught offside every game.
No, I agree with you, but there's a lot of things that can be worked on. You're just gonna give up on Nunez like this?
Okay, but here's the thing. I've already acknowledged. I don't know if you listened to what I said. I acknowledge that there's a possibility that him next season he could score goals, no problem.
Yeah.
But what if next season starts and in the first 3 games he already misses 5-6 chances and we end up drawing these games or losing them? Then what?
Then he'd just get replaced by the other striker that we bought.
So you're saying he just gets replaced. But if I want to sell him next summer, I mean, he already has some form of value right now. Next season, he won't have value if he does this for a 3rd season running, aka Timo Werner.
I mean, yeah, you have a point.
Next, if I just play you some of these right here, if I just play you some of these right here, you get me? We're talking about like these types of chances. This here is the type of stuff that's a problem all year long when we're talking about the time. Forget this one. This is the Diaz one. Forget the Diaz one. This one is the Trent one. Forget it. This is a list of big chances missed right here this season. This is the type of stuff we're talking about. You get it? Like we're not expecting him to score these crazy types of chances, where he's got to dribble past 3-4 guys and create a chance for himself. We're talking about these type of things, like right here, right in front of goal. You get me? And the chance after that, right? This one. Arne Slot, you get me? Pep Guardiola, whoever, cannot change this. No manager in the world could change this right here. This is the reality.
But you need to also listen to what I've been saying. I'm saying the onus is mainly on Nunez to gather himself, because a lot of these misses I don't necessarily think it's because he's just outright shit. Because I think this before he got here, he'd score these chances. He's either just in his head too much, but it's definitely mental. It's definitely mental.
Yeah, but do you think
I've
that's
been in
fixable?
scenarios.
I don't think that's fixable. I don't think that's fixable.
You don't think so? From a mental perspective, it is fixable.
No, you can't
just
fix
has
someone's
to be willing to fix it.
Coolness in front of goal. He's either cool in front of goal or he's not.
No, it can be fixed.
Name me a player that was like Darwin Nunez and then became a bagsman in front of goal.
There's no one like Darwin Nunez.
But there you go then. Okay. This is the issue. The closest example actually is someone like a Timo Werner. And obviously forget the Diaz one because we're not talking about Diaz today. This one right here, like it's just this is the type of stuff that I bring up every time. We're talking about, bro. These are gilt-edged opportunity. That's why it's not system. It's not none of that stuff. It's not Arne Slot is gonna wave his magical wand and suddenly make him a good player. The guy just cannot do the basics of football. These ones right here, once again, see same stuff, right there, same exact thing.
The final action isn't the basics, though, is it?
For a striker, it is, because the main job of a striker is actually to put the ball in the back of the net. That's his main job. And if he does put the ball in the back of the net, then the rest wouldn't matter. Me and you both know, you've watched football for a long time. You really like Neymar. You know that Haaland, as a technician, as a footballer, Roy Keane didn't lie. He is League One level as a technician, as a footballer. But you know what he does really well? He puts the ball in the back of the net. And that's what
he has
matters.
Just as many big chances missed as Nunez.
And has how many goals more?
Yeah, but he plays for City, so he gets more chances.
That's actually wrong, because we create more chances. See, I kill you with facts.
Not Nunez.
I kill you with facts. No, we create more big chances than City. We actually do. We create more big chances
all around, but specifically Nunez and Haaland.
No, but Nunez gets enough opportunities this season. If you look at his Premier League stats.
No, I agree. Listen, I'm just playing devil's advocate.
You're playing, so you probably sell him this summer yourself. 100%. And you're here just to play devil's advocate just in case he comes good, basically. That's what you're doing.
100%. I don't give a shit.
So guys, there you have it, folks. So the one guy that come on to defend him, he's saying it basically just in case the guy comes
just fucking playing devil's advect, bro. Nunez can fuck right off. I don't give a shit.
There you go, man. You just said he can fuck right off. I don't give a shit. You just debunked everything you just said. You just debunked everything that you just said. The guy has 11 goals in the Premier League.
Bro, it's it's so terrible.
He has 11 goals scored in the Premier League with 27 big chances missed. Haaland has 26 goals with 27 big chances missed. So if Darwin Nunez had that many big chances missed, but he had like 24, 25 goals, no problem. Of course.
Yeah, and he should have had that easily. It's just, bro, I don't know how to explain it, fam. I know I am right, though. I do believe that it's mental, but bro, I don't have time to wait on this man to fix his mental, to be honest with you. Like, he can just leave and go fix it somewhere else, bro. Maybe you go play for Barcelona and score 30 goals. Huh?
I'm hearing you. You just want to come on this is football and just play devil's advocate.
No, because no one was doing it. Someone had to do it.
So you remember someone had to do it. You don't even believe it deep down. You don't even believe it. You don't even believe it, chat. Honestly, you're such
someone had to do it.
You came in so convicted at the start, like 30 seconds. You got me of speaking realistically about it. Mentioned Cavani. I don't know for what reason.
But it is true. Bro. It is true because a lot of people are, bro. Trust me, Cavani has missed some chances that I couldn't explain how. Especially for being as good a striker as he is. You get me?
R9 missed chances. Ronaldo Nazario, phenomenal missed chances. The debate here is not missed chances. It's volume of chances missed. How many chances do you miss?
And the ease of chances missed.
And the repetition of it. Like, not just ease and volume, repetition. Because Lex, this is week in, week out. This is the issue now. If it was like, a one-off, every now and then he misses a chance, like Haaland. We watch City, right? Me and you, we watch City. Everyone in the chat watches City. Every now and then, Erling Haaland is going to miss a chance where you go like, oh my God, how did Haaland miss that? No problem. But then the game after, he'll score a hat-trick. And then the game after that, he'll score you on important goals like he did against Wolves, as an example. The game after that, he'll score you on important goals against Tottenham Hotspur.
But how many assists did he have?
Brother, Mo Salah gave this guy a career. Don't even try. Because this guy has just been passing the ball. He's been passing the ball to Salah where it's like a chance where Salah cannot miss. And the guy just scores. Mo Salah genuinely is the reason why Nunez has a Liverpool career. I'm just honest with you. F the assists. 27 big chances missed. F the assists. You watch basketball, right?
Mm.
If I told you a point guard has 15 assists but he has 20 turnovers, is that good?
Depends.
That's such a lie. You know you're
Hmm?
smiling as well. You know you're lying.
No,
You know
it
you're lying.
depends. It depends. It depends.
Those 20 turnovers gonna get turned into fast break points, are gonna get absolutely
But
destroyed.
yeah,
just on
but Nunez also creates.
yeah,
You get me?
that's fine. That's fine. He creates,
And
but he doesn't do his main
pretty
job.
good outlet for the team.
He doesn't do his
And
main job.
if you
Put the
check
ball in the back of the net.
is what 19G for the season, not too bad.
My issue is, and this is what I is saying as well. Hussam, to be fair, Darren's issue seems to be mental, so I'd give him next season to redeem himself. If not, he carries on the same way, then nothing can save him. But my issue is people are not acknowledging the consequences of this decision, Aya. Because
be
there's
honest,
consequences to both. One
Yeah.
second, let me tell you both scenarios. First scenario, we keep Nunez, sunshine and rainbows. The guy scores 30 goals next season, suddenly he starts scoring goals. Well done. You finally did your job properly. The other thing is, next season starts, the first 4-5 games start, he misses chances again and he's costing us in games. Then what? Then suddenly the 40 million I could get for him becomes 1 million, 10 to 2 million, 5 million, 10 million, 15 million.
I don't
His
think so.
reputation is going to go down in the mud.
I think people value the positive attributes that Nunez has. I think people value that way more. Now, if he were to get injured, that's where the value would actually plummet. Because then now you're looking at a pretty much dead asset, because you don't know what he's going to be like coming back from the injury. Maybe the injury might fix his foot and he'll actually score goals. Who knows? But
He don't even believe it.
with a striker like this, with the pace that he has, and look, it says his market value right here is 70 mil. So hey. And
I think right now we could get 50 to 60 million for him. Right now, if we sell him this summer.
Edwards.
No, not just because of Edwards, because he has some form of reputation. Meaning, 2 seasons ago, he scored 29 goals for Benfica.
No, but
he's Uruguay's number 9. Now, if we wait too long, like Chelsea did with Werner, they ended up selling Timo Werner for 23 million. That's how I think how low his thing will plummet. There's a possibility of selling him now for good money. Not just because of Edwards and Nunez's rep. You're Uruguay's number 9.
Yeah.
You scored goals to an extent. You know, some people believe they can fix him. But if next season starts and the same stuff happens, then his value is going to plummet by half again. So it'll go from 50
you
to
said
like
bill him in the summer, him and Diaz.
Yes. And
Hopefully
get
we can get like 130 mil for them.
I'll be so honest with you guys. Lex is selling both. I'm going to be sorry with you. 100% he is.
What do you mean selling? What do you mean?
You're 100% selling both because you don't believe that. You just don't believe what you say.
Don't believe
right
what?
You wouldn't keep Nunez. If I tell you right now, if I put you on a lie detector, they go like, would you keep Nunez? You say yes, the thing will buzz. Because you know deep down you wouldn't keep him. You'd sell him. 100%. I can tell you ain't even convinced by what you're saying, but you just came here because no one wanted to come up.
Listen, I think there's a point to what I'm saying. I just think, despite there being a point to what I'm saying, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things.
I hear it. Final super chat here from Aya says McTominay and Darwin are direct opposites. One has the mentality and no ability, and the other has no mentality and has the ability. You have better chances to fix mentality than ability. I actually disagree with what you're saying, Aya. I think Nunez has no mentality and no ability. I think Nunez's abilities are physical, not technical, not the striker abilities that you need. His abilities is I'm really quick, I'm really fast, so I can run in behind. So it's not simply just mentality versus ability, because Nunez don't have the abilities either. If Nunez had the ability, he wouldn't get caught offside every game.
Yeah,
if Nunez had the ability,
and it pisses me off because he has the pace to get away from all the defenders. So just stay 100%. Onside and you'll be fine.
Yeah, and you know what it is as well, Lex. You know, like four years back, guy by the name of Olivier Giroud used to get caught offside a lot, but Giroud is a snail. So like if he gets caught offside, you're like, okay, fair enough, because you're slow as hell. You need to get a step ahead. But with Darwin Nunez, you're so much quicker than all these center backs. Like just hold your run. Yeah. So you can't hold your run. You're always offside. You can't score goals. You miss tap-ins. I'm trying to keep you. I'm gonna be so honest with you. I'm gonna get rid of you so quick. But anyway, yes, I'm gonna wrap it up here. It was a fun conversation, to be fair. You tried. You tried.
Someone had
It's
to
fair.
try.
Yeah, fair enough.
There was. I. As a matter of fact, there's another argument.
Yes,
but
tell me.
I think it's too ridiculous.
If it's too ridiculous, I won't argue back, and I'll just end this.
Our chance creation on the club has been too aggressive, and it provides chances for Nunez that he finds difficult to finish. Because we don't.
Shall I play the clip again? Shall I play the clip again?
What clip? Play it again.
Oh, what clip now? All of a sudden, yeah? Suddenly it's what clip? You saw all these misses. That ain't no difficult chances. Lex, if you had Nunez as space and you played for Liverpool, you'd have more goals than him. Simple. Aya says, what? Then why did Klopp buy him? Aya, I know this is probably the first season me and you have had interactions, but if you met me last season, people in the chat can vouch right now. They've known me, the ones who have known me from last summer. I said that Jurgen Klopp's talent ID is actually a problem, because the reason why we signed Darwin Nunez is because he scored 2 goals against us. I swear to you, that's genuinely the reason. I'm not even waffling. He was so impressed with him when Benfica played Liverpool, he ended up signing him. He tried doing the Ronaldo Sporting Lisbon versus United thing, but it turns out Nunez is actually crap.
But this was a point I made on Flawless yesterday. Was that or style of recruitment, because of the style of football Klopp plays, it doesn't necessarily prefer the most technical players, and the things that we prefer under Klopp, it sacrifices a lot of technical ability. So for instance, we signed Minamino pretty much the same way, just off seeing him in a game and Klopp liked him, so here we go, and then he essentially flopped. Nunez is the same, because Klopp likes the pace. Klopp likes a striker who's willing to run back and defend. Klopp likes all of these things, so then he focused on that rather than looking at, okay, what is his temperament like? Will his change to the EPL affect him? What is his mental like? Will he be strong enough to actually put up with any negativity that he might encounter if he doesn't start well? A lot of these things I don't think they necessarily take into consideration. They're like, oh, fast, let's get him. Oh, he's willing to track back, let's get him.
100%. That's by the way, that's on 100% on Jurgen Klopp. Even though I'm one of the people who defended Jurgen Klopp to the umpteenth degree and backed him, and I never turned on the guy, I never said anything negative about the guy. At the end of the day, look, when it comes to Jurgen, I think his talent ID and his loyalty to his players kind of one of the reasons that cost us. I think if we just continue to trust the nerds instead, we would be in a much better position. Big up to Abdulaziz, who says, for our mental health, Salam. Lex said that he had the ridiculous reason. This is the real ridiculous thing right here that I actually agree with. Just from a Liverpool fan mental health perspective, Salam. Because the last thing we need is for next season to start, Arne Slot, fresh start. First game starts, Darwin Nunez one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and he hits the advertising board again. I don't need to see that shit for season 3 of the same exact movie, This time the villain won't beat the hero. The hero is you get me. It's the same
and
stuff.
He always scores when he's offside.
Unfortunately. Big up to all of you guys in the chat. Make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Big up to Lex to come up here and troll.
It's not a troll. I tried.
You did the troll. You can't even say it with a straight face. But anyway, big up to all of you guys. You did. Big up to you guys. Make sure you guys are slapping the like button, subscribing. Big up to Ray, Mr. Bro, Smoke, Redline Teranga, Cave, my guy Salmon, Donna, Joe, Toka, One, Ed, Tyrone, Bossy, Aaron, Felipe, Red Line of Teranga, Aya for the super chats. Big up to all of you guys. Please hit the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to this football if you're to do so. I'm going to be back later on, inshallah, for a call-in show, 9 p.m. UK time. We're going to give every single one of you guys a 5-minute limit. First come, first serve. You get me? Just get your camera and microphone ready. And I prefer people to come on that disagree with me, actually, over agree with me, because it makes more interesting conversations. So yeah, like the video and subscribe on your way out. You can find Lex on the Yardman Show, Sarcasm City TV. That's where you can find them every Sunday. You guys will be on tomorrow, right?
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, after Arsenal lose the league and cook them.
Which time?
I think it's 11 p.m. UK time.
11 p.m. UK time. That's where you can find Brother
That's
Lex. Big up to
usually,
you for
yeah.
joining us. Big up. Thank you so much. Love to all of you guys. And we'll see you guys back on the call-in show later tonight. Peace.